Rolling. And I'm just getting started.
I keep pressing on.
Pressing on and on.
I keep pressing on.
But I keep
The other day, I heard a young fella say he was considering not voting in California's special recall election on September 14th. It seems he's disenchanted with current Governor Gavin Newsom. That's fair enough. Many Californians are less than pleased over Gavin Newsom's handling of the pandemic. Restrictions on businesses.
I'm losing everything. Everything I own is being taken away from me. And they set up a movie company right next to my outdoor patio, which is right over here.
The homelessness and housing crisis. The high cost of living and rising taxes. California is one of 20 states that allows voters to recall their governor. In 2003, Governor Greg Davis was recalled and replaced by Arnold Schwarzenegger. To put a gubernatorial recall on the ballot, organizers must turn in 12% of the votes cast in the most recent governor's election, which means at least 1,495,709 signatures of registered voters was needed. California's Secretary of State verifies that 2,001,601,349 signatures were turned in, and among those, 1,719,900 were valid. So you see, that's more than enough disgruntled votes needed for the recall. During the recall, voters will be asked 2 questions. Should Newsom be removed from office? If Newsom is removed, who should take his place? If more than 50% of voters vote yes to the first question, Newsom will be removed from office and the remaining candidate with the most votes will replace him. So, who's running against Newsom? On July 21st, California's Secretary of State certified 46 candidates. However, we'll be looking at the 4 contenders who polled the highest and raised the most money. Leading in the most polls is conservative radio talk show host Larry Elder. Elder was raised in South Central LA. Although he's black, Elder denies the existence of systemic racism, opposes gun control, abortion rights, and believes minimum wage should be abolished. He would also reverse the statewide mandate that requires teachers and students to wear masks in public and private schools, and that state employees, healthcare workers, teachers, and school support staff get vaccinated for COVID-19 or get tested every week. Next is John Cox, a businessman from San Diego who was the Republican gubernatorial candidate in the 2018 race that Newsom defeated handily. Cox is proposing cutting state income taxes by $30 billion and wants to use the criminal justice system to force people experiencing homelessness into mental health treatment instead of helping them get housing. Then there's former San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer, who fancies himself a moderate Republican. One of Faulconer's notable accomplishments as mayor was the passage of the Complete Communities program, which gave developers relief from height and density regulations if they integrated more affordable housing in their projects near public transit as well. Finally, there's Kevin Pathrath, a 29-year-old YouTuber and real estate broker. Kevin wants to convert vacant commercial buildings into homeless shelters. He wants to appeal to Democrats and Republicans alike, and describes his policies as neither left nor right, but California solutions. Imagine that. A public servant whose interest lies with the people instead of himself. So, there you have it. 3 Republicans known to have supported Trump, and a Democrat with inclusive ideas. And my advice to the young fella and anyone else undecided about voting? If you lack understanding about the recall, look it up. You've got a phone or pad. Consider all the GOP voter suppression and obstruction going on across the country. California, do you really want to hand your state over to the Republicans right now? Hopefully, you've gained a bit more understanding about the situation. And whatever you do, don't let your fate be decided without having a say in it. Vote!
But I keep pressing on and on
I
and
keep
on.
pressing on.
Pressing on and on
I
and
keep
on.
pressing on.
But I keep pressing on and on and on.
Pressing on.